everybody was just, doing their part and enjoying the moment.
Because I mean, there's a demand there, right? And everything.
It was early, but it wasn't too early, honestly. It was probably like 8 a.m. Being on set early and just try to see that everything is okay. Try to, absorb the energy and live in the moment.
Like, it's the easiest way to, like, no, I want my skin to be, I want my face to be like, okay, I got it.
Took my time to, talk to everybody, on set.
Alright, we're gonna keep getting ready to the show. We're getting close, okay? Thank you.
Get loose. Get loose. Get your ass out
On the floor. Hey, babe, I know I see you. Hot boys, yeah, I see you. If you
I had session with, Rob Knox, one of my most favorite producers, and we go way back. T-Ron was there, Jim Beans was there. I remember the first conversation that I had with T-Ron. We agreed that it has to be AGNEZ No Sound. It has to be one of those where after this, people are gonna go to studio looking for that AGNEZ No Sound. So we had that locked in, in our brain. Okay, what's the AGNEZ No Sound? And the way that my brain works, whenever I'm in the studio, I feel like this is just like the ADD or the ADHD in me. I see it clearly what the visual needs to be, what I need to represent, what I need to portray in the music video. I already see that there needs to be this room full of Asian mob or whatever you want to call it, and I would come in there with colorful, somewhat, Japanese Harajuku style. So I see that clearly in that studio. So that's what we did, when I talked to the director, and I've always wanted to work with Loris for the longest time, but we just never, had the chance to do it. But finally, we did it, Loris. And it was amazing collaborative work, because I feel like he's so easy to talk to and discuss about, my creative process, and I love his creative process as well. And he's always there, every step of the way. Even when we did Tech Scout, he knows how important it is for me to be able to, do the Tech Scout with him and really see everything clearly. And then dance 5 is like the ending, pretty much. So yeah, like we literally went to every room there is in that building, trying to capture each moment, because we call it, and I can show it to you.
Yes. See, I don't.
We call it dance 1, dance 2, dance 3, and we have like 7 different dance sections, and we just call it by number because it's so it's so much easier for us to do it. I feel like this is where the dance 5 needs to be. Dance 5, dance 6, dance 7, because especially if it's like 2-hour shit, like
I've
been around you, know what I need. And we went to every single room and we said, okay, this one is for dance 1, and then dance 2 is gonna be here, and then dance 3 is here, because every part has a different energy that I'm trying to capture and that I'm trying to share with the world. And so the visual needs to be able to represent that. Like if you remember the bunny mask, shout out to Ambush, because, oh my God, that's what makes it iconic. That whole thing, like with the bunny mask. Again, like I already knew instantly that the dancers need to wear somewhat the same, you know, bunny mask, but like a more simplified, you know, outfit and all black on black, just so that like the blue bunny stand out.
This is what you do when the party don't stop.
You know, Luther was there as well, you know, as my choreographer. He's amazing, and we've worked together for so long, since Coke bottle era. Okay, guys, like we worked together for at least 10 years, easy. He has I don't know, like me and him, we have this pocket that we just don't know how to explain it, but we just have this different pocket when it comes to, like, you know, me dancing and his choreography. I don't know how to explain it, but we just got it. You know, we connected through, you know, this pocket I'm talking about.
Hey DJ, want it back up. The Casamigo hit, she don't know how to act.
When we first sat down and I played him the record, we immediately, you know, talked about how it can't be what people would expect us to do, or like what people would expect dancers to do, because the song is very, like, you know, energy and everything, but we have to do something that's actually the opposite, you know, something more chill, you know, again, a combination of very, like, big movements, but also very just, like, swaggy, you know.
Energy. All the bottles mean champagne therapy. HIJK LMNOP.
There needs to be some type of audience, like,
So the first probably like 7 days, I'm gonna say 7 days, we worked at his garage, and I always feel like that garage has some magic inside it. It felt like a cocoon, a safe space for the creatives.
No, thank you so much for, you know, being a part of it. I'm excited. I'm excited.
I do think that when it comes to creating, I don't like the studio vibe. I don't like the, you know, like center staging vibe, or, you know, I'm not saying like I don't like that. I'm just saying that for the first stage of the creative process, I'd like it to be more chill, more introvert. Had a few people that, you know, that he trusts, that I trust, non-judgmental.
there you go.
And we just, you know, vibed over there. And I also appreciate how much he invested in this project. And not only that, he also allows me to be who I am, bring him in my elements, and the other way around. And that is, you know, like the Indonesian, Jamaican vibe all collided, you know, and I think we nailed it. There's like this part, you know, that's inspired by Indonesian traditional dance. You know, we would make it more swaggy. So yeah, it was, I don't know, man, like it just felt really organic. I didn't feel forced at all. I think it's just a matter of us trusting each other that made it super easy for us to do this.
My garage is like my little science lab. That's where I go in and I craft every job I'm doing. Not everybody gets to come into the garage though. My garage is like my secret magic haven. You know what I'm saying?
DJ, hey DJ, bring the party, hey, and hey, boom, then tick, and boom, ticky pop, and boom. Yep, 1 and 2 hit, boom. You know what I'm saying? 1 and a 2 hit, ooh. And this is how much did you hear? Make that finger point down. Ooh, yes. There you go. 7, 8, we say, hey DJ, bring the party. And a hit, and a tick, and a da, and a hot, and a ticky.
But what I like to do, I get the concept, I hear the record, I know the artist, I know the direction, so I go in my garage, which is dimly lit. It's not the brightest situation on the planet. It's dimly lit, but it's a vibe.
7 and get loose.
Get loose.
Yes.
and whether it's myself or me and one or two dancers that I connect with, my assistants or whatever, and I literally just play the music and I just get stuff out.
And now when you do this, come hold something to get down. So let them get low, you're not getting low now. But you're still in the change, but not low. You know what I mean? 6, 7, 8, get loose.
Get loose. Get loose. Get loose.
Yes, you see what I'm saying? That's what the fuck it needs to be. That's what it needs to be.
All my most incredible things that I love that I've done came out of that garage, literally. Whether it's my Emmy-nominated pieces from So You Think You Dance, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, every residence that I did came from the garage. Everything comes from this garage. So that's my thing. I like to go in there, vibe, get the music, and just figure it out.
Ooh, it stopped right there. We only have that much time. Okay.
After like, I want to say 7-8 days working at, his garage, we finally were ready to bring this to, the real studio. And we had, I believe there's 11, 12, there are 11 dancers, if I'm not mistaken, 11 or 12 dancers. We did it at center staging, and everybody was killing it, and it was funny because I also did my fitting over there. So we have we have this 2 rooms next to each other. This one is like the rehearsal room, and the other one is supposed to be kind of like a waiting room or whatever. And then it was really, I don't want to say like emotional days for us, but it is kind of like that because we finally saw everything kind of, come to life.
Surprise! For y'all, put your names on it. Carice, Vincent, y'all can. He went first. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. I love you. Rock it on. I'm trying. Thank you, baby.
And I remember the first day that we rehearsed with all 11, 12 dancers in that studio. I had to teach them, again, a little bit of Indonesian traditional dance. I don't want to say that it's, the real Indonesian traditional dance, but it is influenced by Indonesian traditional dance. Obviously, I'm not an expert in Indonesian traditional dance. I know a little bit. I guess I know how to make it cool, We realized how similar it is sometimes cultures are, because like you would find that in maybe, a different culture, a different community, but then you find out that, hey, actually Indonesians also have something similar. So it's a learning lesson for all of us that the world is that big, and it's always good to be able to combine 2 worlds together and embrace each other's culture. So yeah, that was really fun. So when I heard that Sierra said okay and she loved the record and she wanted to jump on the record, I felt really happy. I feel like everybody was happy because, again, we were about to put that out with no feature whatsoever, and then to have someone like Sierra who's inspiring, and you know, like she's the girl who danced her ass off. It's like, I don't know, it's I felt like it was meant to happen. And then obviously, you know, we discussed about, you know, the music video and how she would do it. She got excited as well. Again, you know, everything kind of happened really smoothly, to be honest with you. And when she got to the set, we were just ready to kill it, you know, and the vibe was always there, the vibe was always good. Yeah, she's such a sweetheart to work with, and everybody was having a good time. It was a one-day shoot, and we did 6 outfits. It was crazy. Cause you know, some of the set we didn't like, it wasn't like a continuity, you know, so sometimes you have to do this outfit and then the next outfit and then going back to the outfit before, so you have to like change it. But I was so proud of my glam team that day. You know, we did it. It was fast, you know, everybody was working hard, and yeah, I think it was like 14-hour day, if I'm not mistaken. 12 hours? I don't know, like something like that. And yeah, the music video is now out, and I have to say that this is probably one of the best music videos I've ever done, and this is just the beginning. This is the reinvention